Hey guys, it's Adam from the Awesome Dude 101 here today with my AEW All In predictions. Up first, we have the 0 Hour. But before we get to the 0 Hour, I'd be remiss to not acknowledge the passings of Terry Funk and Bray Wyatt this week in the wrestling world, not to mention, outside of the wrestling world today, Bob Barker. Rest in peace to the three of you, and my condolences to all of your family and friends, to all three individuals. Anyways, the 0 Hour, we have a tag team match here for the Ring of Honor World Tag Team Championships. Aussie Open, Kyle Fletcher and Mark Davis, defend against Better Than You, Baby, MJF and Adam Cole. This is, unfortunately, as much as I don't want it to happen, where Better Than You, Baby implodes and Aussie Open retain. I never want this team to end, kind of like how I never wanted the Undisputed Era to end, but it's kind of how it is. Aussie Open are going to retain. Next up, on the 0 Hour for the FTW Championship, Jack Perry defends against Hook. This is probably Collision spoilers. Collision hasn't happened as of the time of recording this yet, but it was taped on Wednesday. This should have happened at All Out, by the way. Hook is going to win this match, and then probably he'll retire the FTW title. Yeah, Hook. Now we're on to the main show. First up for the AEW Tag Team Championships, FTR, Dax Harwood and Cash Wheeler defend against the Young Bucks, Matt Jackson and Nick Jackson. Now, see, here's the thing. For those of you that don't know, Cash Wheeler got arrested, I want to say last week and a half ago. He could potentially face up to 5 years in prison and a $5,000 fine. Will the Bucks win on account of that? The Bucks might win on account of that because they don't know Cash's future. Cash doesn't know his own future. His fate hasn't been decided yet. I don't think. I mean, I think what they're going to do, they're going to take the risk-free option and have the Young Bucks win the Tag Team Championships for the sole fact that they have no idea what's going to happen to Cash Wheeler. So with that, I'm going with the Bucks. Next up, the 4-way match for the AEW Women's World Championship. Hikaru Shida defends against Toni Storm, Soraya, and Dr. Britt Baker DMD. I'd say Shida retains here. Sorry, Shida. It kind of sounded like I said Sheena. Shida retains. Toni Storm and Soraya get into it. Will they break up, though? Probably not. Ruby will probably fix things. But yeah, Shida is going to retain. Next up, a coffin match. This is also a tag team match. Darby Allin and Sting go up against Swerve Strickland and Christian Cage. Strickland and Cage will have Prince Nana and the TNT champion Luchasaurus in their corner. Darby and Sting are going to win because Sting doesn't lose, plain and simple. I mean, that's pretty obvious. Sting doesn't lose, dude. Why would they have him lose now? I guess is what I'm trying to say. So yeah, Darby and Sting gonna win. Up next, a 6-man tag team match. The Golden Elites, Kota Ibushi, Kenny Omega, and Hangman Adam Page. Yes, I said elites, like apostrophe S, because the Bucks are also part of the Golden Elite. They take on Konosuke Takeshita and Bullet Club Gold's Jay White and Juice Robertson. Did the same thing with Bullet Club Gold, by the way, because they're not the only two members of Bullet Club Gold anymore. Anyways, I'd say Ibushi, Omega, and Hangman are going to win because it's Ibushi, Omega, and Hangman. Yeah, that's about all the explanation I have to do. Golden Elite going to win. Next up, a match that I'm very excited for. The Stadium Stampede match. Eddie Kingston, Orange Cassidy, Best Friends, Chuck Taylor and Trent Beretta, and Penta El Cero Miedo go up against the Blackpool Combat Club's John Moxley, Claudio Castagnoli, and Wheeler Yuta, alongside Santana and Ortiz. I would say that Team Babyface, that being Eddie's team, are probably going to win. I just feel like they are. This is going to be a really fun match, in my opinion. And I feel like I'm going to really enjoy it. Yeah, so I'd say Team Babyface, that being Eddie and best friends in them, gonna win. Up next, regular match, Will Ospreay, the current IWGP United States Heavyweight Champion, which he now calls the IWGP United Kingdom Heavyweight Championship. He's not defending it, by the way, but he just has it. He'll have Don Callis in his quarter when he takes on Chris Jericho. Chris is probably going to win. I mean, it's Chris Jericho, come on. Would it be nice for Ospreay to get a win in Wembley, in his home country? Yes. Is it going to happen against Chris Jericho? Unfortunately, no. It's Chris Jericho. Though it would be pretty sweet if Ospreay won. I want him to win. Nothing against Chris. I love Chris, but I like Ospreay a lot as well. But yeah, Chris is probably going to win. Next up, a singles match for the Real World Championship. CM Punk defends against the Ring of Honor World Television Champion Samoa Joe. Punk is going to retain because they need something they need something to put on him to make him feel special, essentially. Yeah, Punk's going to retain. Next up, for the AEW World Trios Championship, House of Black, Malachi Black, Buddy Matthews, and Brody King, with Julia Hart in their corner, defend against Billy Gunn and the Acclaimed, Anthony Bowens and Max Caster. Acclaimed and Billy are going to win the championships here. I mean, why would they have Billy come back if they weren't going to win the championship, right? Plus, it's like the third match in their trilogy, basically, you know. Yeah, I guess the Acclaimed and Billy gonna get the win here. And the main event for the AEW World Championship, Maxwell Jacob Friedman, MJF, defends against Adam Cole. I'd say MJF is probably gonna retain here. Just feel that way. It's gonna be a good match. It's gonna suck that they're not gonna be a team anymore, though. I'm kind of upset about that. Again, they're going to probably implode in the 0 hour with the Ring of Honor Tag Title match. Yeah, MJF going to retain. Anyways, guys, remember to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the bell. And remember, be awesome.